So I'm going to record this Twitter space for the emergency press conference. We had a little talk earlier on because Dip Metaverse had his meetup as well on the Twitter spaces, and they're going to have one after this meetup from the Jasmy management and Hara. I am suggesting to people to start tweeting and tagging Binance, CZ, and Hara, and start tweeting things like they should do an AMA, Jasmy and Binance or something. It doesn't have to be CZ, it could be somebody on the Binance team to talk about the project and, you know, but yeah, this is going to be a listening in. I don't normally do it live, but I thought I'd just record live. Harry's in the building as well. He's just arrived, so I'm guessing it's going to start any second. This could get interesting, guys. This could get very interesting. Yeah. Let's see where it goes. Anything negative, I'm going to speak up about it. Harris just tweeted, so I'm guessing they are good to go. I'm not worried about price though at all. This is a perfect buying opportunity. Just remember they're doing a lot of expos and conferences and stuff lately. So they're letting those people get in at a fair price. Everyone else got in at that price. And there are people that got in higher and didn't have money left to get in at these low prices. So that's another thing as well. There's only so much people can afford to put into this. But they definitely need to do something on the side of developers, building a community so we can have developers and people who can put ideas forward to develop with teams. Something on a community basing. I'm thinking about setting something up actually. I'm just thinking about how to go about it. It's currently 4 a.m. in the morning here, so.
Hello everyone, this is Moonlight. I'm the Jasmine Grand Angel, and welcome everyone to today's Twitter Space. Welcome Hassan, and we are having this emergency press conference together. First of all, we really appreciate everyone's support, and we already see that there are over 200 audience listening at today's Twitter Space. So let's go to our topic directly, and we'd like to ask Hassan the first question. These questions might be tough to answer, so I need to apologize first. And we want to know that we know Binance USD lists the Jasmy token first, right? And now Jasmy has also been transferred to the innovation zone by Binance. What do you think of this move by Binance? Would like to bring my phone to Hassan. Thank you.
Yeah, at first, thank you for coming today. And first of all, I would like to apologize to everyone for any concern this may have caused. In fact, we had a closer relationship with Binance US than we did with Binance.com. They strongly agreed with our concept of using Japanese technology and personal information securely, and were satisfied with the actual service being up and running. Furthermore, the listings manager or the Asian section manager came to Japan on Thanksgiving Day and had a discussion with board members, of course, including Ando-san or Sato-san. And we were able to introduce many Japanese projects to them. It is very regrettable and disappointing for me. And we also regret over and over again the decision of the Binance exchanges to move Jasmy to the innovation zone. However, as we mentioned, website or Medium, we believe that Jasmy's development and achievements in the blockchain industry cannot be overlooked. At this time, we will quickly review the achievement of Jasmy's stage and focus on the realization of the 2023 roadmap. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hara-san, for answering the first question, and we also appreciate Ram for joining us right now. We have close to 300 audience listening online at the same time. We wanted to kindly ask you to help us to share a list to the space link to your personal Twitter handles or to other social media platforms of different groups, so more people can join us and participate in this AMA session together, because we have a lot of important announcement to our community. And next question we'd like to ask Hara-san is, with Binance announcement coming out of the blue without advance notice, what are your thoughts on this move? Thank you.
Yes, so yeah, it is true that our blockchain uses Hyperledger Fabric. This is a consortium blockchain. And since many of our products are developed on contract for publicly traded companies or listed company, it is difficult to track progress on GitHub, etc. However, Jasmy token holders have just announced that they have over 55,000 in Ethereum or Binance Smart Chain and are active in Hong Kong. That is why it is very disappointing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hara-san. Yes, I certainly understand your feeling, and it's really not an easy time for the team and the company as well. And the third question we would like to ask Hara-san is that, is there anything that the Jasmy team needs to explain about the phrase "no progress projects" mentioned in the Binance announcement? Thank you.
Yes, so first, Jasmy has successfully launched the personal data locker, which allows users to securely store and manage personal data on the blockchain, on our blockchain. In addition, we have also launched Jasmy Secure PC, the product that provides enhanced security performance while upgrading the drive recorder functions, ghost drive function, and remote handling function. These innovative products fully demonstrated our commitment to protecting user data privacy and security. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hara-san, for sharing the information.
Questions,
Yes,
but
those
it's
are
because
very
they
important
have
for
the
us.
language barrier.
And next, we wanted to ask Hara-san is, what will the Jasmy team do, and what kind of procedures will be made? Thank you.
Yes, we are rapidly developing a wallet, our original wallet, as the main product. A function to link data and tokens on that wallet, and the token economy. We would like to realize an economy in which ordinary PCs can manage their data securely using the blockchain. Rewards for sharing and utilizing the data will go into the wallet, and many people can increase the value of their data using Jasmy token. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hara-san, for answering our fourth question. And once again, we really appreciate that so far we have over 331 audience joining us at today's True Space. And we are having our emergency press conference with the Jasmy team, and Hara-san's here to answer a lot of our questions, and we hope everyone can help us to share this Twitter Space link through your Twitter handles or to other social media platforms like Discord or Telegram groups, so that more community members can learn about lots of issues related to the recent move from Binance. And next, we would like to ask, we see that at your latest Twitter post you mentioned about a new project. Could you please tell us a little more about this new project? Thank you.
Yes. In fact, we, Jasmy, were in an environment where we were not able to make sufficient investments to promote the token economy due to our organization and development progress. With the execution of the MBO, management buyout, we have now moved to an owner system with only a director. This has made it easier for me or for us to move on. So we will be using NFTs, strengthening the communities, improving the liquidity of stablecoin, and many other initiatives to promote the jasmy ecosystem. I'm looking forward to working with you, so more details will follow. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hara-san. Yes, we do hope that we can work with the whole community. And thank you everyone for joining today's very emergency press conference at our Twitter space with the Jasmine community as well as our Hara-san over here to answer lots of the questions. Appreciate your time. Appreciate everyone for being here. And we hope that let's stay strong as a big community. And thank you all for your support for a long run. And we are going to wrap up today's AMA session. Hara-san, would you like to share any additional information, or we can just close today's Twitter space? Thank you.
That wasn't very useful. It's very short.
Yeah, we are planning to some conference in Japan. So yeah, see you next time. So we have another information, and so yeah, please wait for the additional information. Yes, I appreciate for coming today. See you next time soon.
Thank you so much, Hara-san, and thank you everyone for being here today. Really, really appreciate all of your support for a long term. Listen, Moonlight, we're going to wrap up today's Twitter space with our emergency press conference. And at the end, we once again wanted to thank everyone for joining us today. Help us to share this Twitter space replay to other communities and
is it worth sharing? This is the problem.
Because this could be replayed over and over again. This is Moonlight. I'm John speaking. Thank you, everyone.
Not worth sharing. Pathetic. That is pathetic timing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even going to say my opinion. I'm really not going to say my opinion. Yes, he covered a few things, cleared a few things up. But 10 minutes. 10 minutes is really not a lot of time. And it's becoming very clear and apparent that everything is scripted, and I understand why, because they're working with a lot of things and they've got to be careful about what they say because of the business partnerships they have, so they can't announce things that they're not ready to announce yet, so they have to go by a script. Everything's scripted, but the questions are some of the most poorest questions you can ask. Like, yeah, there was some okay, the answers were okay, yeah, but the questions are just really not covering much. You know, it just covers what we've seen already in a response in a tweet. You could have just put a tweet up instead of making people. Literally, it's 4 a.m. in the morning. So some people have waited since 4 a.m. Now, Dip Metaverse is going to be doing another Twitter space soon. Let me just make sure. It is going to be to recap. Yep. 4:30. That's in 15 minutes from now. And yeah, I think everyone's going to be thinking the exact same thing. I'm not peed off at the idea, but 10 minutes isn't a lot of time to do a lot of explaining. But then we've got to understand is Hara doesn't speak a lot of English, so the questions have probably been pre-written out, so he already knows what he's going to say. It's already planned and organised, and that's a good thing we need to look at, yeah, because the fact that they're organised in that sense is better than not being organised and not knowing what you're going to say. But what they're saying isn't a lot. They're not really saying a lot. They're talking about these other projects as well that they're working on. And also the innovation zone isn't such a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing that Jasmy's in the innovation zone. It might give it a bit more... it might give Jasmy a bit more attention, if anything. It might take its attention away from gamblers and day traders, and it might actually bring its attention to builders and things like that, because it's called the innovation zone, and we know what the word innovation means, so it's just going to be attractive to certain people. But people have took it a negative way because the word potential delisting has been mentioned, so people are fueled by greed, and I wouldn't even say it's greed. They just don't want to make a loss. They want to know that they've put into something worthwhile, something that's going to make a good difference in the world, something that's going to have good utility and going to be used for good reason. But yeah, I'm going to get ready to lock into this other Twitter space. I've literally just made me a giant cup of coffee. Normally have lattes all day, go through like 2 big bottles of milk, but yeah, I'm broke now. I'm on water. So yeah, I'm hoping for the price to drop lower. I really am. I want it to drop for another 2 weeks. I want to just do this surprise drop, and then 2 weeks from now they're going to make some bombshell announcements, and it's just going to turn the table, and then Binance is probably going to issue an apology and say, oh, sorry for, also take note that Hara mentioned that Binance US has a good relationship with Jasmy, and it wasn't necessarily Binance International, so that's another thing. But yeah, man, let's hope this does something for the world. Let's hope it does something for us. But yeah, short, sweet Twitter space. I'd prefer it to be longer so we can have more people lock in, but people are still going to hear the recording anyway, so it's not that bad. Let's just hope for better days now in the coming weeks, days, months. Let's see where it starts going. Let's see this as well. Let's get it.